Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day today, and today we are doing a Christmas house. Woo! So I started off, this house is really small little house that uses near enough all the items in the holiday pack, and I kind of wanted it that it's kind of a red and white based outside, and then it's crazy mad Christmas inside. So I used the sand outside with the terrain paint to kind of give the feel that there was some snow on the ground, but the ground's not completely covered with it, and sort of used the white roofing that we have to create the look that the roof is covered completely snowfall. And using the red brick and the more red version of the Tudor-esque type of wallpaper from Get Together to create sort of a Christmassy looking themed house. And those posts, the pillars that I used there, they were really great because they kind of look a bit candy cane-ish, so they were perfect to use for the front of the house. And it was I wanted to make this house originally because I wanted to make a house that had a double height Christmas tree in the not the landing, but the sort of foyer part of the house. So that's why this building exists, really. And I used the white carpet out the front, like I've seen some other simmers do, to create the path has been covered in snow. And I scaled down some of the white cherry blossom trees because they look as though they've been completely covered in snow, and used the already holiday related Christmas trees as well. So now we're going to work on the inside. So this is the little hallway area that I wanted to make. I kind of didn't know, trying to line up the staircase with the upstairs because I kind of wanted everything tucked away, and I cut out the bottom bit so it has a bit more depth to it, so I could fit in the Christmas tree. And it was a pain because I wanted to put a little staircase next to the one that goes upstairs, so I kind of had to faff about to try and get that in. And I used a lot of reds and greens and creams in this build set because this build it's like the people who go really mad and overboard at Christmas, and that's kind of like the people who collect like Santas and all that sort of stuff. This is kind of what the house was inspired by. You can imagine they have their Christmas decorations up in about September, or have them all year round. So if you can download the holiday pack as well for free, and they recently updated to have those lights that we got for the Diwali stuff, so they were really nice to use around the place. And I don't think I used some of the new mats we got with that as well, that looked a bit like, I think they were stars or snowflakes. I'll use those outside later. And I scaled down a lot of the presents and stuff in this build because I wanted to put them under the Christmas tree and sort of make it a bit more realistic, because the presents we do have that big set is kind of really big compared to the Christmas tree. And the kitchen is really tiny. I decided to go for a white snowy kitchen, and it's super tiny, and I think everything should all work in this build. But it was kind of, because the house is really tiny, you had to squeeze everything in, and then just placing the presents under the tree and trying to pick out some different colours, because there are quite a few different colour variations on the presents, but I didn't want it to look too samey. And I do love the fireplace we got with the holiday pack. It's a lovely fireplace, but it'd be quite nice if we had a plain non-holiday version as well. And with the furniture, I tried to go for the more traditional sort of looking ones, like they especially bought all their furniture to match their Christmas decorations. So most of it is dark woods or dark colours with greens and reds mixed in, and sort of trying to use some of the objects to decorate, and adding the Christmas crackers down the table, which were a later addition in the winter pack, I think. And you get a little gift every time you pull a cracker. It's a shame you can't pull it with other Sims. You kind of have to they just pull it by themselves and it explodes, which is a bit odd because normally it is you need someone else to pull a cracker with. And using a lot of the Parenthood fairy lights again to add some different sorts of lights and putting them down the windows. And I've tried to, because the Christmas tree was sticking out over into the next floor, I kind of wanted to open up that space, so then it created this really cool little look down from the second floor into the hallway, so you could see the Christmas tree in all its glory. There are 2 bedrooms in this build. They are absolutely tiny, but it's all manageable. And I tried to make the doors all Christmas themed as well, so one's green, one's red, and one is a light brown colour, and the floors sort of using the red City Living shiny wooden floor in the landing and the bathroom, and then using a red carpet and a green carpet in the 2 bedrooms. We've got a master bedroom which doesn't have an ensuite. The bathroom's kind of in the middle of the 2, and then we have a kids and a toddler bedroom that they share together. Isn't too decorated in the bedrooms because there wasn't that much space to pop objects in, but all the furniture is kind of the more sort of traditional looking ones with the checkered plaid like duvet covers, and so more ones that you would associate with like outdoor retreat sort of objects as well, which probably would have added a lot to this build, but I don't have outdoor retreat. And I decided to do the wallpapers for these rooms after I built them, because I didn't want to reuse some of the wallpapers, which I probably did in the end, and I turned the little landing area into a study area and just squeezed in one of the more traditional writing desks between the 2 bookshelves, and then I used the cushions to cover up the fact that the roof was coming into the building, so they're kind of there just to mask. And I forgot that we got that covered table. I think it was in one of when we had the Day of the Dead stuff, they got a free table that has like a nice little covering over, so I kind of popped that on and then put some Christmas decorations onto the shelf. And just adding in some rugs, and I think we're just going to work on the outside. So I kind of kept it quite minimal. Used the blue version of the rocks to make them look like they have ice over them, and used some stepping stones as a little pathway. And I didn't add too much sort of outdoor stuff. I think I do add some more snowmen about, as though the kids have built them in the back garden, and adding some of the more Christmas wall decorations and littering the place with all the different Christmas trees and the snowflake objects as well, just to liven up the back garden, because we don't have too many outdoor objects for Christmas. So that'd be quite nice to see what they actually put in the winter stuff pack, if they add any more to what they've already done this year, or we have to wait until next year. And then I decided the roof was looking really plain, so I kind of added the green trim onto the top, which kind of made everything cohesive with the build, and there we are, and these are the screenshots. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and if you'd like to say any more, feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.